Good morning, everyone. This is Paul Duncan with GammaEdge. Today is Tuesday, the 2nd of March. It's a little bit before the open here for the cash session. The summary today still remains cautionary. The 3-1 end of day lower lows and the lower highs on the cumulative tick do not support a bull case in the short term. We had weak net institutional selling on 3-1 yesterday. So this together shows that we've really got to pull the nose up where we could continue lower, hence the caution sign. Medium term breadth on the model remains very weak. Therefore, we have a downward bias. Longer term, we're still bearish. There's nothing here that suggests going long with any size. The ES, zeros are dropping, which means puts are being added. We were talking about this morning in the forum, and this means puts are being added and that protection is being put underneath. So if we do drop, that put protection will get monetized, and that monetization generally leads to some form of a rally. Key flip levels on the ES, 43.93 and 44.28. The VIX remains elevated. Premium is still very expensive to buy, and if you can figure out a way to sell it, and we talk about this with UVXY, VXX, and VIX, you probably want to try to sell some. Not yet, though. The SPX, we're still net negative on the gamma. That is contributing to a higher expected move. We're expecting at least 4% open, high, low, close, not open to close. So be prepared for possible volatility today. This is the cumulative tick model, very clean. Basically, we lost the what we call the ribbons. When we lose the lower half of the ribbons, this is a failure. And you can see yesterday's action, we made lower lows. That is not a bull case. All the slopes of the historical moving averages are pointed down now, and that again is bearish. We do need a reversal in order to break this downward bias. Won't go through this, but note that different levels for different structures within the SPX and the ES are now indicated. Pay particular attention to the zeros and where we are with respect to spot price. The reason there are many is because these are all different instruments. I choose not to combine them into a single instrument because they all trade individually. The ES futures and the VIX levels, you can see VIX remains quite elevated, even from where we left off yesterday at the close. Overall, though, the structure is unchanged. We did get a drop in the zeros, which I think is fairly important. Puts are being added, calls are being closed. And I think if we get a reduction in the VIX, that could actually help monetization to the upside, but we're not there yet. From a expiration perspective, we are seeing additional puts being added to the structures. I do note that we are fairly balanced today, and what that means is that the 0 DTE action on the SPX will probably dominate most of where we end up. The 0 DTE large move, 4.3% is expected. That is the wider of our calculation methods. Net negative, but note it's almost zero, right? So we're right at a balancing point, right at a fulcrum in the 0 DTE. Probably remain within these two ranges. If we do lose the 4250, you can see 4200 down here in the 0 DTE is pretty significant to the upside. You can see a lot of positive gamma up there, and I note again, we are balanced, so we could actually push through this transitional area that I have boxed out here, and if we do push upward, that we could see a monetization of the puts. Be aware of that. The SPX net negative, very strong, has not really changed. Probably will remain between 42 and 45.15. I don't see us going below this into the close, nor do I see us going above this into the close. This is the JPM put legs up here, long put legs, and you can see there is a lot of puts sitting up there. So we just have to wait and see how that works out here. The square box that you see here on square 5 does indicate a pretty broad transitional range where I could see us landing. I'll note all this net negative delta is pretty important. So that will add to our downward bias, and just keep that in mind. I don't think we start really rallying and changing the numbers that you see up here until we get above this 44.30 range. So that's it for today. You can find us at www.gammaedge.us. That'll take you to a sign-up page where you can do a 14-day free trial in our Discord. We've got a lot of automation going on there, a lot of analysis going on there. We've got a great group of folks who are active in voice. We talk about a lot of things. We talk about the gamma, delta, and just normal stock setups and how we overlay all of this. And of course, you can follow us on GammaEdges with an S on Twitter, and keep up to date when we post new videos and things like that. So thanks, everyone. Have a great Tuesday. Be safe. Don't get over your skis. Could go either way here. So we will see you in the forum. Thanks.